Super Saiyan God is a bit of a mixed bag for me. On one hand, I think the concept is great and it certainly had potential in what it could bring about for the franchise, but I feel like it was very underutilized. I feel like this should have gotten more screen time to better gauge the form, but from what we got, I can say that it sufficed at least partially. I would love to see the original Super Saiyan God in action at some point. A movie special on Yomoshi would go hard in my opinion, but for now, I just see it as a red version of the base Saiyans, nothing crazy. The design is a bit unique, slimming down the user, and the aura it emits looks crazy, but aside from Goku's fight with Beerus, the form doesn't stand out too much in my opinion, unlike Super Saiyan Blue, which took up half the runtime of Super. Speaking of which, I really don't like Super Saiyan Blue. Design wise, Super Saiyan Blue is literally just Super Saiyan with a blue filter. That's boring to me, and there's negative implications going forward with this change that may come to pass, in that if more transformations are to arise, then all they need to do is change the color of the hair and it's good to go. It's lazy. Also, the name. Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan was already a bad name, but I don't know, Super Saiyan Blue is right up there as well. At least with Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan, it's describing the form, that being a Super Saiyan God that basically has his own Super Saiyan transformation. Calling it Super Saiyan Blue is just describing the color, so you could just say Super Saiyan Yellow, Red, Blue, Green, Purple, etc. It's not giving much effort if you ask me. Maybe call it Super Saiyan Divine or Divinity to make it sound more unique and not just a palette swap. As for its initial showing, it being out of nowhere was kinda dumb. We know Goku and Vegeta trained to get the form, but it would have been nice to see them initially obtain the forms themselves in some capacity. This also wasn't a nice reveal since we literally just got Super Saiyan God the previous arc, so we didn't have much time to marinate on it. It doesn't matter to me how powerful it is if I can't buy into it existing in the first place. Then you have the equivalent Super Saiyan Rose, which is just the form specifically for Goku Black and Pink. While it looks aesthetically pleasing, it's functionally Super Saiyan Blue, nothing much more to it. Overall, I think Super Saiyan Blue was used way too early and could have been better handled, just like the rest of Super. Super Saiyan Rage is just a stupid transformation in general. While you can at least argue that every other form made sense in the context of their introduction, Super Saiyan Rage is the exception to that. This form is exclusive to future Trunks during the Goku Black arc, where he was significantly weaker than the god level threats initially. Then he gets the form and is somehow able to go toe to toe with the likes of Black and Zamasu. This feels out of place for multiple reasons. For one, this form didn't feel properly earned like forms before it. Even in the case of Super Saiyan Blue, at least we knew it was achieved through rigorous training. Rage feels like it was brought up in the writer's room to see how they can justify Trunks being as strong as Zamasu, and I don't care if you want to bring in the fact that he's a hybrid Saiyan, meaning he has more potential to surpass a lot of the other characters, since this form wasn't earned like how Super Saiyan 2 was for Gohan. And it doesn't help that it came out of nowhere. No one even had to die or seriously get hurt for him to undergo the transformation. He was just getting beat up like normal, then poof, he gets the form. How he's able to fare against people with God Ki is beyond me, but Dragon Ball Super isn't known for being logical, at least in terms of proper writing. Definitely the worst transformation by far. Now, Ultra Instinct isn't really a Super Saiyan transformation, but I do want to highlight it as something newer transformations should strive for. This form was teased all the way back in the Resurrection F arc, with Whis noting that it'd be the pinnacle form for anyone to achieve. Even the likes of Beerus hadn't managed to achieve it yet. Then as the Tournament of Power was starting out, we're getting teased of a new form for Goku, the Dragon Ball community calling it Limit Breaker before its unveiling. And then comes the fight against Jiren. When he unlocks the form, the horns start playing, and we're all hyped to see what happens next. And it did not disappoint. Exuberating powers like never before, Goku was able to show out against the Pride Troopers and managed to go toe to toe with Jiren. Later used the form again to better effect against Kefla, and Su later upgraded the form with the perfected form of Ultra Instinct. I personally didn't care for the white hair, as this gave me the impression of a color swap of Super Saiyan again, and I really do like the original design of Ultra Instinct, but I personally grown accustomed to it. This, to me, is how you should build up a transformation in Dragon Ball. It's not just randomly shoved down our throats, and was a pleasant occurrence to witness. Now I can't speak for how well the form performs in the manga, since I haven't caught up to it yet, but since I'm not seeing much discourse about Ultra Instinct in general, it's safe to say that this is the transformation most people prefer in Dragon Ball Super. I just hope they don't add Super Saiyan on top of it and ruin the whole thing. All in all, I understand the legacy of Super Saiyan and I respect it as a whole, and while I don't consider most of these transformations bad, I can still pinpoint flaws within each to give an objective point of view. I know a lot of memories can be attached to these transformations, but we have to peel back some of the layers to see if they deserve the respect that they do. Which brings me to my next question. What is your favorite and least favorite Super Saiyan transformation in Dragon Ball? Did you agree with the points I made about each transformation in this video? I'd love to get y'all's thoughts, so let me know in the comment section below. And if you want to see more videos like this, click the card you see here, which will take you to my video on why Goku is not a hero, at least to a certain extent. I'm the Curly Haired Hokage, and I hope you all have an amazing and blessed day. Peace.